up, guys? It's Gigi.
And it's your boy Haas.
And we are back with another video. But this video is a little different from our normal videos.
A little different. Remix.
Tell them what we're talking about.
We are going to talk about, I am a big DC fan. So Gigi took me and surprised me with the Joker. Right? Let's pour some of that. It's orange. You know what I'm saying?
So we already watched the movie. You guys saw us going into the movie theater. Now we're just going to give you guys a recap about what we think about the Joker movie 2.
Yeah, because she was telling me that it was all musically.
That's just what I saw.
I'm going in, she's giving me bad vibes. She knows I'm a big Batman, Joker fanatic. And I'm like, dude.
I saw all over TikTok right after I bought the tickets, and everybody was saying like 90% of it is musical. So I'm like, wow, I'm literally going to watch this movie and it's up.
And 90% is very false.
Yeah.
Very, very false, by the way. So the rating here, Rotten Tomatoes gave it what you said?
I saw it on Google, it said like 39 out of like 39% out of 100.
So I'm just going to say I'm a Batman and Joker fan. I'm more of a DC fan than I am Marvel. I'm not a big fan of Marvel. But I'm not one of those enthusiasts where I read all the
like the novels and you're gonna go super in once you watch like
I'm not doing that. I watch the animated shows, but I don't read all the cartoons from 1960. No, we're not doing that. No.
Yeah, and
I'm just giving you my
opinion
on the DC, the movie, and where I think they should be taking this series of the Joker. So the beginning of the movie, I think, starts off very, very well. Yeah. I like Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker in this movie. The first one, he didn't really rub off to me, rub very well with me.
I personally liked it.
But I think in this second one, he starts to build a very, very he builds the identity of the Joker in a very psychological way for the viewer. Yes,
especially in the first movie. So I really like the whole personality view on the Joker, and I feel like for the first movie, that's where you kind of saw it, how people were thinking he had a split personality and things like that. So it went more psychological in terms for the first movie, and then this movie, the second one, it was going deeper in there.
So the beginning of the movie starts off, Joker is still in jail, right? And then they're basically showing how Lady Gaga, by the way, we're gonna save that for later. Lady Gaga comes into the mix, and basically the guard that's guarding him basically puts him into a music class,
group,
and then that's how he kind of meets Lady Gaga, aka supposedly the Harley Quinn. After that, you start to learn, and the movie progresses into the first singing, right? Throughout the whole movie, my thoughts on the singing, I actually liked it, because what a lot of people probably don't like is they're trying to see a very, very dark movie, and it was pretty dark. But what I think the singing brings out is we're all in our own inner thoughts. So the singing brings kind of
their character development.
The character development of what a Joker and Harley Quinn are doing. They chaotic type, but more of in a singing route. Right. And as they're acting in that singing environment, they're becoming themselves. So if you watch the animated scenes, they're all crazy. Hey, Joker, this, that, all that. So that singing, I think that's what the director was trying to do. So if anybody tells you that the movie wasn't good because of the singing, I think you need to understand what the director is trying to have that as a point of view.
And I don't think the singing was bad in the movie. It's not like it was throughout the whole entire movie, especially in the beginning. There really wasn't. I was waiting. I was like, when was the singing gonna come? Because that's what I heard. So it wasn't 90% throughout the movie, but there were some parts where I'm like, all right, it was kind of unnecessary to put like singing involved here, but I don't think it did overtake throughout the whole movie.
Now, the middle part of the movie is that now they're trying to build the case around Joker and his split identity from Aaron compared to Joker. So then he has the council that's fighting him. He goes to court, and the days go on. But then in that, the storyline switches. You learn that AKA Harley Quinn is a rich psychologist, and her dad is a doctor, and that is the character development for Harley Quinn, which I liked because you kind of saw in that when he's in jail and talking to her over the screen, the Joker's kind of confused, right? Oh my, like there's an infatuation with someone that he doesn't know really. And I think when I saw that, and they actually go into another singing part of that, right? Where Harley Quinn is a master psychologist, meaning that she will always have the upper hand in Joker's mind, which drives him crazy. And that part I like.
She's always thinking ahead.
Yeah, and I think that brings another side to the Joker where he kind of is in love, but at the same time as the movie starts to die down and he's basically going to have the case go against him, he basically gives up his identity and says he doesn't want to be the Joker. And I'll get to why that's important. You know what I mean to say? Okay, I'm more of a fiend. So anyways, the ending, there's one person that she said, I think it was on TikTok, they didn't like the ending. I actually think the ending was actually pretty interesting, right? Because
at first
I think
understand.
It'll be a very horrible ending if the Joker just escapes and then now he's just running around Gotham. I wouldn't like that ending. I think that's a horrible ending. But the plot twist is that the building, well, whoever's watching this, sorry to spoil it for you.
It's going to be spoiled.
The building blows up, and then he basically walks. He gets kind of robbed. He escapes, and then he has a meeting with Harley Quinn later on. And in that exchange, Harley Quinn is not.
She's done with him.
Done with him, and why that's so important. Harley Quinn is never done with the Joker like that, right? They always want more. They want more. But I think in that span, if you learn from the first movie to the second movie, I didn't know there was going to be a second movie. I thought when the Joker starts dancing on the cop cars and showing him on TVs, from the first movie, I always thought that Joaquin Phoenix was going to be the beginning era of the Joker in terms of he's going to be a role model for the next person. And then coming into this one, when they have that last exchange with Harley Quinn basically says, "You're not it." Basically cancels him, runs away. He gets arrested again, goes back to jail, and then the ending is a surprise. So I was telling Gigi that, and I start laughing throughout the movie, where Joaquin Phoenix is basically, or the actor is basically. I always felt that they're trying to find the Joker's laugh. Like if you guys watch the animated series and. There's always like this tailwind with the laugh. It's like ha 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 ha, and then there's like the laugh stretches. But anyways, long story short, Joaquin Phoenix's laugh it like cuts short. He's like he doesn't have that like that, So that's what I always felt like they're like playing with it. So then at the end, he dies.
And he
gets stabbed.
He kept practicing his laugh throughout the movie, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always felt like it wasn't enough or the laugh was going to come later on. So the person that ends up killing him...
He basically tells him a joke, which is kind of funny because at first I was like, I don't understand the ending. But I kind of understood a little bit, but I'm like, I don't know why he killed him. But then Hassan was like, no, you don't understand. They're basically foreshadowing the next Joker. That's for me. But it makes sense.
I'm not a movie critic enthusiast where I read into things. I'm just looking at it from a biased perspective because they show the Joker laying down defeated, but then here in the back they had the guy blurred out. He cuts him, but then you hear the laugh again, and this time I am a fan of one of the animated series where I think it's the Dark Joker or the Dark Batman. I love it when the Joker is just dark because it brings absolute chaos for Batman. That's when Keith Ledger,
I don't know.
the one that played in the Dark Knight, I forgot. You know, I forget these actor's name. He was a dark Joker. You know what I'm saying? And I think the guy that killed, you know, the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix in the movie. He starts laughing. It was a very dark laugh, you know? And that for me was just like, the movie actually paid very well compared to what Rotten Tomatoes has.
So going off of what he said before, about the guy who basically stabbed the Joker in the movie and how we are thinking that he is the foreshadowed new Joker. The reason why I think that he's right about that is because one, he ended up talking to the last Joker, which he just stabbed. He told him a joke before he, you know, stabbed him, and he planned that.
No, but wait. Well, he planned it with the cop. So we don't even know who really planned that.
Well, you don't know if he planned it with the cop.
Maybe Harley Quinn planned it. Because remember, she had influence.
She said he's not the one. Like, he's done.
Yeah,
like,
so maybe she had influence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what's interesting, because he basically says, hey, I have a joke. Two people are at the bar. One's the Joker and one's the psychopath. Mm-hmm. So he's basically, in this case, saying that he's the Joker and the other one's just a psychopath. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's why I never thought Joaquin Phoenix was, not him that he can't, the character that he played was never the right Joker, because the Joker is smart. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't see a psychopath, right? Well, label psychopath outsmarting the Batman. For me, I want to see a character development of a very, like, for example, Harley Quinn destroyed the corpse.
She planned those
that is a masterful
she didn't
plan.
Say that she did that.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? But because it was a masterful plan, and she planned it because she was waiting for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that masterful brilliance is what ends up driving the Batman crazy. And that character development that Joaquin Phoenix has, he doesn't have that.
Yeah.
He has
he
like
doesn't plan
you know what I'm
things.
saying?
Like,
so you can't just all of a sudden, I'm a smart character and I can outsmart the Batman. So that's why I always thought the first movie and the second movie is meant for a better Joker to come on. So now, what DC has planned for the Batman and the Joker, I don't know, but they got to get with it, because we fans is waiting.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, on that note, Lady Gaga as the new Harley Quinn.
She did a great job.
I think she's about to beast this mode. I'm super excited for her. They kept what I loved about it was they kept her maker. They gave a foreshadow when she's going up the court with the red dress, and it wasn't too much makeup. Sometimes I don't like it when it's too much makeup. I like some of the characters real.
Because they're building up to their character.
I like makeup artists just coming in with simplicity. So whoever designed that character for Lady Gaga, amazing. I don't think she deserves all that makeup, right? They got rid of the other girl. I forgot what the other girl's name was. And I'm excited for the future of Harley Quinn. And I would like for them to do a separate movie on how she ends up getting there. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That would be fire. Yeah. So that's all.
So overall rating of the movie?
I'm at like that 65 out of 100.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I think they could have cut down a little bit on the music.
And I felt like they dragged it on for a while. Like, there was a lot of him getting out, him coming back, him getting out, him coming. Like, there was just. Yeah. I felt like there was a point where he was like, "How long is this movie again?"
Yeah,
you know, I felt like it was dragged out a little bit too long. Yeah. But overall, I didn't think it was terrible. You know, it was still very entertaining. And if you guys didn't know, it was actually filmed here in Jersey.
Yeah, in Jersey and
Belleville, I think.
Belleville hospital that's been closed down for a while. So it was interesting to see that come all together. Yeah. So yeah. 65 out of 100. How about you?
I agree. I give it like a 55, 50.
You know, I'm probably going to read some blogs and stuff like that to see why the director or creative directors ended up putting some musical in there. And
Right.
it's probably what we said before. They're trying to bring a different light. But I think us DC fans, or whoever's a DC fan that's watching this, Marvel has done so well and bringing all these superheroes and character development. DC for me has just been lacking all these years in terms of like getting really down to the nitty gritty, you know. But anyways, we enjoyed the movie. If you guys like this pumpkin spice thing, I think it's good. I just can't scoop it out of the coffee. It's basically water right now. And guys, down in the comments, if you like some of these movie reviews, you know,
let us know.
Let us know. Maybe we could do another one.
And let us know if you guys watched the Joker movie, and let us know down in the comments what you thought about the movie.
Yeah, let us know so we could talk to you guys.
All right, guys.
With that said, spooky season
has started.
Oh! And that's all, though.